3 of our Second Empire Victorian Haunted Mansion tutorial. I'm on break right now, so we might as well start out from where we left off. Before we finish, we did the interior walls last time, and since we started the interior walls, I'd just like to show you what we did. So, 5 blocks from the back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll have a gap, and then on the 6th block, you'll place your dark oak, and then 5 blocks of your terracotta. I think it's 5, right? Yes. Okay, and then you'll go to the other side, and you'll go 2 in. Then on the 3rd one, place your strip dark oak and brown terracotta on top. Then you're going to repeat this on the other side. And then come right here to where we have this first block here, and from here you're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, so 4, 5, and now from there you should have about 6 blocks. So yes, you should have 6 blocks of terracotta here. And I guess you could bring it all the way to the top, so I guess it'll be 7 blocks in some spots. It just depends. So I'm just showing you the interior walls, but I won't do the interior tutorial. Now from here, this wall right here, skip 2 blocks and then place 2 right here. Then you can go on top of this with your brown terracotta. Of course, you could change up the walls. I just like how the specific look looks. That makes sense. And then from this spot, you're gonna go behind this by 3 blocks. So in total, it should be 4 blocks. And so you should have this so far. Okay. Then after this, you'll have a 3 block gap this way. So 1, 2, 3, and then you should have 3 full blocks of space. 1 second, I'm just double checking my 1, 2, 3, 4. So here you do have 4. Then you'll have 3 blocks in the middle. Then okay, and then you can just extend this, because we want this part to be part of the wall also. You want this to be even and match up nice, so I'm just extending out the terracotta just a bit. And then I'll show you the next part. Okay. I'm just extending these terracotta walls right now. And from this block, so you should have 2 so far, add a 3rd. And you'll just thicken both of the ones that we have just done by 2. So in total, this the line on the front should be check. So right now you should have this. You should have 3, then you have 4, then 3 here with 2, and you see that we'll have the gradual slope of that wall. Very methodical design. Okay, now from here you'll actually only have 2 blocks, and then you'll place 1 here. Okay, and then you'll go behind this by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then behind that you'll go these 2 for 2. Then you can raise this up. Remember, these are just the interior walls. If you want to skip past the interior walls and you don't want to actually do the interior, it's only for looks for you, then you can skip past, but I would still recommend laying out the floor plan. Then you put 1 in the corner, you put 1 right here. Actually, let's see what we have going on. Need the dark oak back. Okay. So you'll have the 4 blocks here, then you should have the 5 blocks here. Okay, correct. And then you'll go diagonal by 1 and create a L shape like this. On the L shape, have 1 right here and then have 2 right here. Okay? Then from here you can go over and then up 2 and then down 2, up 2 again, and then over, and then skip, and then you should be here where you'll have this wall, and you can bring this over by 1 more if you would like, and I will, just to connect up those. So you'll just create a solid massive terracotta right here where we have this. How's your guys' day been? I just started recording. It's the day after our last tutorial of yesterday, where we started like all the actual work. This mansion, I told you, would take a lot of parts, a few hours of work, but if you have a few hours for each part, then be my guest, because we are almost done with the first floor once we get all the walls in place. So as you can see, when you walk inside, you'll have this so far. Okay, and then you have this wall right here. Just add 2 blocks right here. So you should have a 3. Actually, you should have 2. So you'll just send that forward. You want some entrances and walkways and stuff. So right here you'll have a entrance, and I don't like the 2 blocks, so I'll add that to be a 3. Okay, let's move back around. Let's move from this side, and where we have this 1 block entrance, we'll come back to where we have the 3. So you see where we have the 3? Follow the 3 down. Then place 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you should be one, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you so the 5th one is including this. So in total, you should have 6 for your wall. So I'll show you how I'm showing you this. So right here, if you count over 4 blocks and forward, it would be 5. Okay, now from this sort of line that we have here, we can put 1 on the side like this, then go over by 1 block and put 1, then go over by 1 more, put 1, then go over by 2, and then a 3rd, and then these 2 can just connect like this. So this could be like a storage closet, like a small bedroom, like I said, storage, a pantry. You guys get creative. I won't tell you how to do this, but when it comes to actually building the building, I would like to help you guys out. Now from this, you can go over, skip 1 block, and then place 2, go down 2, now go over 2 again. Then this middle block, you're gonna go down by 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you'll skip 2 blocks and then place 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you should meet up with this wall here. So yeah, there's just a lot of corridors and stuff. I'll show you what to do next. But first, let's raise up all this terracotta. This build requires a lot of materials, so I've said this already, but if you are in survival mode, be ready. Just be ready. However, this build's end product is still worth it if you're gonna be in a survival server or anything in general. So yeah, as you can see, this is what we have so far. It's kind of crazy how much it looks like a maze in here from the top. And from the bottom, it definitely is like a maze. You have a bunch of things. It's sort of like the back rooms. You get lost of where you're going. Okay, here's the front again. So, where's the thing? Okay. Now from this first block here, you'll have the 2 right here, or you'll have the 1 technically, and then you're gonna count over by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then see this block here. This has to be moved over right here. So right here, it's not 2, it's 1. So you just break this line right here, so it's 5, just to get it all evened up. Right here, you just count this over like so. You should have a 5. So you'll have 5, and then you should have this sort of like pattern where it has here, then down to, then over. You see that? Then you should have the 2 blocks for the entrance. Okay. Moving on, you're just going to take this block all the way down like we already have. And then all the, this should already be had. Now we can come, I think we actually might be done for this region right here, but it's right after this sort of Z thing. It's on this block here. You can place 1, so you'll have your 2, then your 1, and then you can place 1 block here, and then this 1 block you go forward by 4, so in total it should be 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay. Then after this, you can count over 1, so it will be a storage closet. Or I guess this could be like a dining room, and that could be like a small pantry, or something else, maybe like a lookout, maybe like a shoe closet. I don't know. You guys get to choose. I'm not in charge of what you guys do. But you do put 1 more right there to make it sort of even. 3 by 3. Okay, so now from this block we go forward by 2 blocks. Then we place 3. Then we place 3 here. And you should be 1 block to the left of this right here. You can fill this up all the way to the current top that we have right here with your brown terracotta. Okay. Now from this spot here, you're just gonna go from right here. You can go forward 2, and then 1 over. And you should have, actually you go forward 3 and 1 over, like that, making it 2, like that. Okay, see that? And then you can just raise up this brown terracotta, and you'll have a 1 block gap here. Then you go inside here, and you let's see here. So you'll have the 3 that we put here. Then you count up 3 and over. And from this 3rd, you count over 3. And then you bring over this 3. So I think in total it should be 4. So you should have a 1 block gap from the window. It's kind of hard to explain because right here you should have the 2. Then right here in this area you'll just have 3 and then 4. So this is 4 and then this is 3. Okay. Now from this block right here, you're gonna go 4 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have a 2 block gap, so I actually messed up. You only go forward 3, in total will be 4. Then you can bring this down. Right here, I messed up, and because you can just bring over that wall right there. Okay, now we're all sort out for here, and then you just go over by 13 from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can bring over your terracotta all the way over. Yeah, so like I said, it is really like a maze. But there's some big open corridors in here, which I like personally. As you can see when you come in from this entrance, it's massive. That's why it's called a mansion. Now from this block here, from this last one, you put 1 right here, and you should have 2 blocks. And if you don't, you'll probably have 1, and the 1 block is right. Then you should have did I go over too much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, how I have it. And you can bring up this part up again for this area. So you can bring this up. Okay, now from here you'll have that, and then you'll have 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll go over 1 more, so you have a block, so 4 block gap. Right here, I don't like this sort of gap that we have, so you can just fill this in with your terracotta. Okay, like that. Second. Raise up your terracotta right here. Okay, then go over 2 blocks and then add 2 more blocks. So this will be another row of 2. And then this is where you remove the birch wood that I was supposed to get rid of a long time ago. And now from this block of 2, you don't have to add any more rooms. So the only thing I would recommend is where we have this right here, just add 1 more right here. That's about it. So now you'll have all your rooms split up into different segments, and like I said, it's a lot. And it definitely takes a while for you to do. It is by no means a simple process, but on the front, I would like to just do some stuff with you for some detailing. So, right here where we have these 2, you can just remove these. These were just to show like where the entrance would be. You're gonna grab out a granite wall. Where's that? And you're also gonna grab some dark oak stairs. And also get out your terracotta. So, and then the last thing you're going to get out is your trapdoor. So, from this dark oak, you're going to go up 3 with your granite walls. Then you're going to put dark oak stairs. Then go 1 up from the dark oak stairs and make a wrap around this ceiling area. And then bring over your brown terracotta. So you'll have this really nice, like, trim or crown molding. Guess you could call it more accurately. And like the back rooms, it's just an infinite maze of walls. I would recommend changing some parts up. And then for right here, you just add 2 dark oaks right there. Okay. Then at the top of every doorway, you just put 2 blocks. So right here, you just add 2 blocks right here would be 2 blocks as well. Make sure that your ceiling is taken all the way up except for that one part where the roof slopes down a little bit. So right here's a good example. You just bring this over to, this is a good example. You bring it over to, right over here, since we do have a slope, you can do 2 by having it like that. So the best way to describe it is conjoin the 2 blocks right here and then just add 1 more row on top. Right here you can add 2 blocks as well to have a 3 block entrance here. Right here, like I said, 2 blocks. Right here, 2 blocks. Like there's already 2 blocks. Right here you can add 2 blocks. Right here you can add 2 blocks. Here's definitely 2 blocks. And then right here you'll bring over 4 blocks that are 2 blocks in height. And I think just to add some detail, you can add a archway like this by having this going on, where you'll have this. I guess you could do, if you wanted to, you could go like that. Personally, I like the idea, but at the top, add just 2 just to conjoin this sort of opening. Right here, where we have this sort of thing here, conjoin the top, like we have at the top here, conjoin 2, and raise up the roof. Okay, here. I like having this place in a swamp biome. If you're not in one, I know swamps may be rare, but I like it in a swamp biome. It sort of fits the theme, the thematical themes. Okay, so that is that part. And the last thing I would like to say is right here where we have this, just bring over this roof to here. And you can bring over this roof over 3 like that. Okay, then over here we'll have this part be open. So this part can stay open, but right here you'll go down like this, and then up top you'll have a 1 block sort of thing that comes up here. Then this will stay here. So you'll have 1, and then it'll go down like that. There's really nothing else to say. Of course, you could add doors, so you could bring down the entrances and do something like this, where you add doors like this, where you add like dark oak like this, and then bring down this right here. I personally don't like how this looks, because why are the walls so big? If you were going to do this, I would suggest having the doors open and have them in the same sort of direction. No, like, what? Boss is going on. Okay. And then after you'll have the open door, you can have like 2 blocks of trapdoors here. And that's probably the only way I would think about going about that, is having that sort of thing. And even not even that, I would just like conjoin the tops if you're gonna do something like that. For these 2 entrances we have on the side, I do that just to give a grander feel that we have, a grandiose sort of feeling. But if you're gonna go around and do this, don't overuse it, because it can get a little heavy. So where we have like 3 blocks, don't do it. Where we have 4 blocks, there's only 1 exception to that, and that is on the back. But like right here, don't do it. Right here, don't do it. Right here you actually can add a door, though. I would suggest having a door here. There's specific places to add doors, like all the places with 1 block add doors. You could have a trapdoor like that, or you could have a stair. I like the stair. Where we have this, we can bring down this brown terracotta till we have 1, and we can go like that. We can do the same thing here, so we can bring this down. I guess we could have a trapdoor instead, maybe to bring switch it up a little bit. That doesn't make too much sense. So I'll raise these up by 2, have a trapdoor here, then add a stair on top. See, okay, way better. Then you just go down probably 1 block, have one of these. So on this wall, there's 3 of these doors, and then with their specific rooms. 2 block gaps. Always add the things. In my texture pack, these don't really look like chocolate anymore, which makes me happy, because now I'm able to use them. And default, sometimes they can look like chocolate. And then right here, where we have this, of course you can add it if you would like to. I won't add the trapdoors because that's a little too much. I'll just add the arch. Right here you can add the arch even if you wanted to, because you can kind of. I think, how does that look? That looks kind of neat. So I'll just keep it there for decorative purposes. Right here, I'll leave this open. I'll leave it open like this. I'll have only a dark oak stair above it. Right here, don't forget to take down your brown terracotta, and I'll show you how to do this arch. You just put 1 like this, and only go down by 2 trapdoors, because we want that arch right there. Then there should be one right here where you just take them down by 2 terracottas. And again, we're going to do the same thing we just did. You go 2, 2, in the middle, down by 2 with your trapdoors. And yeah. So it should look like this. Then it should look like that for right there. This could be like a dining room, dining hall, vice versa. Like it really doesn't matter what you do. One thing I would recommend though is right here, just add 1 more row of brown terracotta on top. And then that's it for all of the interiors walls. Of course, you can do whatever you want. There is a staircase that you could add in right near the front, and I'm going to show you how to do the staircase. So, you're going to need some nether brick and some stairs. Some nether brick stairs and some regular stairs. Grab your nether brick stairs out, and you're going to come out from there's 2 blocks, you go over 1, and then you go over by 2 right here, okay? Now, the next thing you're gonna do is behind this, you take out your strip dark oak, and just add 4. How come I always have a runny nose when I start recording? I'm not even sick. And then you just take this over like this and raise up your nether brick like this. So the nether brick sort of makes it feel sinister a little bit, which technically I don't know if that's a good thing. But then the other thing you're gonna get is 1 other block that is red nether brick. Of course you can do whatever you want for the middle. I just liked how the red nether brick looked, because this is a dimension. Where is the red nether brick? There it is, okay. And all you're gonna do with it is you just go over 3, you just fill in this part of the floor. Okay. And right here, right in front of the store, you could get rid of this wall, which I'll do, because this wall is just a slight bit too close, and you just go over by 2 like this, Okay, do that with your dark oak. And then on top of this, add your 2, then 1. Then here you just you add your stairs here. Okay. Then you go over 2 like this and put 1 right here. Am I doing this in the right place? It should be right here if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay, so then from here you go up 1 more, so now you're in this wall, and you can bring up your stairs again like that, and then you just go over by 3 blocks here with your stairs. Okay, so this is a landing, and so the next thing that you're gonna do is right in front of this stair here. I think it's right here. You would just place your next set of stairs ready to go, and so then you should be in front of a wall now. So just have this. So you have this, and then you should have this. So instead of it having this sort of shape where it goes up like this, it goes up the other way. It's really tight, I know, it's kind of ridiculous. But we have to get to the top somehow. Then the last way that we do this is by, so we go to, so you see like, here we'll just go over by 2, then we go over to this block here, and we just bring this over so the staircase is contained, and you can't see it. This was the plan from the beginning. Again, it's kind of tight, but you could make some really cool things under the staircase. So I would consider just going up 1 more time with your stairs, and then right here you just go up with your brown terracotta. And now you should be at the top of your wall. And okay, yeah. So now that we're here, we should be 1 block above the rest, and all we do is you're just gonna go up by 1 more time, okay? And this time, since this will be like your floor area, I guess, you'll go like this, because this will be the start of the next floor. And so go, where are we at? 5 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so we can, where we have our entrances, bring down our dark oak, and I'll show you the details we're gonna do next. The next things we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, 1 block above, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then on the 6th, you're gonna place a row of stairs around the top. like that. And where we have this, we can add those two right here. And then the last things we'll do here is just bring two like this. You can connect them. It's up to you. You can bring down two right here. You can bring down two right here as well. And then you can go under here, play around with some of the details you want to add in. Let's see. Like this. And then what I would say to do here is just have some trapdoors so you don't see the nether brick on top. Okay, like that. And now that's fully caught up. And we can add a chimney now, well, a fireplace technically, in one spot. And where we have our windows, you'll just use your stripped and we can just bring it over. So yeah, it's kind of really complicated to explain. I think I could spend a whole hour just going into detail about how I did the interior. Okay. That being said, there is one specific spot I would like to add something. And it's in this room right here. You should have a 4-block gap, and you should have some space behind to do some stuff. Before we do that though, before we add that, you go 1 block up above the door, and you'll just add your sort of trim that we've had around like that. And you're going to do that on the top of every room once we get to them. Of course, you have to connect the corners like that. And you just go like that, and then that's connected. Corner, corner, and bring it over. Dang it. Darn it. And then we can go over by that. Ba ba ba. Pow pow pow. Pow. And connect. Okay, so you see how this room is like a really cool oval because it's sort of the same shape, but it's not fully 1000% even. Okay, what we do is we go out here, and we're gonna grab some new materials, not some new ones, but some materials we don't have yet. And you're gonna go diagonal from this block, and I'm gonna place a line of 4. And then you're gonna go back 2, and from the ground, you're just gonna bring these up with your polish andesite. And then you're gonna get some coal blocks and some polished blackstone blocks. So you're gonna need some coal blocks and some polished blackstone. Let's see, 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get that out of my inventory. Okay, like I said, some coal, and some polished blackstone blocks. And you're just gonna go here on the last block. Then you'll add 3 walls like this. And then you're gonna go like this. You'll add 1 more row, and then you're gonna get out some acacia logs. And right here you'll just add 2 and right here you can add one. Okay, like that. Then you can, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes I have. You can come right here, break this block. Where is my granite wall? Because I accidentally used brick. You're going to use your granite wall, you're going to go up by 2 right here, and then you're going to use your terracotta and go on top of this by 2. Then you're going to just go 1 block down and add, you could use the campfire or the soul campfire. Now of course the blue would sort of fit the creepy feel. I don't like it. It's not 1 block down, it's on the base, and surround it with your polished andesite so they can't see anything down there. Okay. Next thing you're going to do is you're just going to raise this part up here, and now you can bring over this, your wood block. Okay. And then after this, don't forget to fill in this part with your polished andesite. You can get rid of some blocks: acacia, red nether brick, polished blackstone wall. That one, you can grab out your polished granite stairs and you'll just run across the top with them like that. Okay. You can also grab out your polished granite slabs as well. And all you're going to do with your slabs is make a triangle on top like that. Okay? And then the last thing you're going to do is grab out some iron bars and connect like that. Okay? So that's your fire. You could add a chair or something. Whatever you really want, or, you know, what you feeling. And that will end it off for today. So the next thing we're going to do is just raise it up the next time. And I'll see you on the part 2 of this tutorial. I thank you all for watching and subscribing to my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share me with your other friends and family so they can get to see my content. I thank you all for watching. This has been Noah Taylor. I'm out. Ka-chow.